Alright, this will be part 2 of our penny hunt from our mail call of our Wheaties here. So, we got this one that says 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s. And we got one that says very old wheats. I think we'll start with this one and do this one next. So we'll open this up here. Obviously, this was rolled up by not a bank, obviously. I don't normally keep the wrappers. I don't like people that do. I mean, if you're keeping them, I guess, for your collection because they're, specialty, fine. But I worry about people that keep wrappers that rewrap pennies in, like, old wrappers to try to trick people. And that does happen. It really does. They'll rewrap stuff just to try to trick people into thinking that it's old school, an old school roll or whatever. That's why I'm not a big fan. But 43. I'm not expecting much out of this roll, by the way. This was more of a. I bought this from somebody I knew, and this was more of a. Take my money. So we'll go through it pretty quick here. 24. 25. 34. I'm guessing these are going to be all real common ones. 20 in fairly common condition. 56. So most likely those will all go into my bucket, get mixed up with my other ones, and get re-rolled and sold. There's a blazer at least. 36. At least the reverse is a blazer. What do we got here? 51 Denver. Alright, we'll set that up top. And 51 Denver. 28, not bad shape. 34, pretty common. 46, very common. 54. 34. 41. Even common ones, though, if they're in really nice shape, can be worth a decent amount of money. 34. 34 is a very common one, though. 46. 29, not in horrible shape. Not great, but not horrible either. Got a 46 red, maybe red brown. Yeah, we'll go red brown. We'll say red brown. 46, just throw that anywhere. 36. 51. See, some of these 30s, if they had mint marks, might be something worth it. 34. 48. 54. 46. 20, woody. Pretty rough shape, but it's still a woody. 24, in really poor shape. 46. 48. 47 Denver. Oh yeah, that was that one earlier. I was just looking, I saw that one sitting there on my stand, and I was wondering what the heck it was. 36. 50. Sorry, I was just looking. It kind of looked like it might have been uncertain at first. 48. 50. 34. Like I was saying, 34 is very common. 46. 50. Like I said, I wasn't expecting a whole lot out of this roll. The next one hopefully will be better. 1919. And then in part 3, we'll go through a bag of just teens. 41. 28. 20. 55 Denver. 50. 50. 50. 55. Might be a poor man's 55. Let's set that off to the side. 47 Denver. And a 46. I got a loop over here. I'm going to take a look at that 55. Alright, well, after looking at it and looking at it and looking at it, I don't think it is a poor man's doubling. I will look at it a little closer under a scope, but I am about 80% sure it's not. So, what did we find in that roll? We found a red-brown 46. It's pretty nice, though. We found a red 51 Denver in really nice shape. And we found a 1920 Woody in horrible shape, but it's still a Woody, so it'll make somebody happy. That's what we found. 3 pennies. Probably not enough to pay for that roll, but that's how it goes. Let me pick up this stuff and reset, and we'll open up the next one. Alright. There we go. Last roll of wheat pennies. I say roll of wheat pennies because I got more wheat pennies. That'll be part 3, I think. I don't think we're going to go through. Well, we'll see how long this one takes. If I decide to make this longer or not. Alrighty, here we go. Also, I know everybody's waiting. I do have another roll coming that a bunch of people saw me win off eBay. That's cost me $66 for one roll. So when that one comes, that'll be, you know what, I think that one's actually going to be a live opening. I think I'm going to actually run a live video for that one to open it. So that should be good. I think we'll do a live opening on that video because why not? People have been asking me to do a live video. So, alright. I knew these were there. 1909 VDB. Actually not in horrible shape. Got some nicks, but man, it's got some good coloring. 1909 VDB. It's the whole reason I bought this roll. I knew it was a setup roll. God, it's got some good coloring too. So I got 2 of these. People love them. So I knew they were in there. Stage roll. I knew it was going to be. I spent quite a bit of money on it. but those VDBs are worth it for me because I sell them for decent money. Let's see what else we got, though. See if we got enough to recoup all of our money. That was a 20, not in great shape. And a 19 Denver. A little bit of wood grain going on. I think we're going to keep that one off to the side. Let's see, what is a night? I think there was quite a few 19 Denvers made. Let's see. Well, actually, no. 57 million is all. Only 57 million. That's not a lot. Ooh, that one's got grood on it. Ugh. But it is a 13 in really nice shape. That one could go up there. Oops, sorry. There's a 10 Philly. Pretty rough shape. I got a lot nicer ones. 35 San Francisco. You know, I'm kind of impressed with this roll. 28 Denver. I don't know if that's got to be like paint or something. Marker of some sort. 35 San Francisco. I'm actually kind of impressed with this roll right now. I'm thinking it's worth every penny I spent. $20 Denver. I was trying to see if this is like retained lamination or what's going on. Yeah, I'm thinking this might have been worth every penny I spent on it. There's a 20 Denver right there in a wood grain. A 20 Denver. Only under 50 million, 49 million of those. There's another 10. These 10s are not in good shape. Kind of doing a couple piles here. I got these ones up top that you can't see that are really nice. Then these ones that are fairly nice. And then off to the right, I'm doing the pile that's just, yeah, whatever. There's a 14. Pretty rough shape. Too bad it wasn't a 14 Denver, right? $36 San Francisco. In decent shape. 27. 36 San Francisco. 35 San Francisco. 17 Denver. Oh, I think 17 Denver. I think there's actually those. I think that's a good date, actually. $55 million of the 17 Denvers. I thought that was a better date. Not a key date or a semi-key, but a better date. There's a 30 San Francisco. I think that might be a better date also. I am pretty happy with this roll right now. I believe I will make every single penny back that I've spent on it for these pennies. Only 24 million of that 30 San Francisco. There's an 11. If it was a Denver, it would be really set. 17 Denver. In pretty rough shape, but still 17 Denver. 20 San Francisco. That 1911's in a little better shape. I don't know why. 1911 is just a rough year for pennies, I swear. I have a really nice one in my own set, which someday maybe I'll actually show my book off. Maybe. I'd like to get a Dansko book. I just have a Whitman right now. I'd like to get a Dansko book for my stuff. Yeah, 101 million of the 1911s. 25 Denver. I don't think that's a... I think that's more of a common one. 25 Denver. Nope, I was wrong. 22 million of the 25 Denver. That is a Denver, right? Yeah. There's a 14, actually in really nice shape for a 14. That might be better than the one that's in my book. That could be better than the one that's in my book, actually. Teens are a little bit harder to come by that are in really good shape unless you want to buy them individually, which I have done for some of them. Some of the more rare ones. 75 million. Let's set that one there. Here's a 1919 Denver. We've already talked about that one. 1919 San Francisco. There was actually quite a few of those made. People seem to really like them, but there's a 29. 25 San Francisco. Another 29. 16. Regular 1919. But no, I'm really impressed with this roll right now. 29 San Francisco. 29 San Francisco. 27 Denver. Another 27 Denver. Oofda. We're going to make some money on this roll. 28. 19 San Francisco. In fairly nice shape, actually. 34 Denver. And 18. That's in pretty rough shape. 27 Woody. 30 San Francisco. 29 Denver. That 16 has seen better days, huh? Same with that 17. 36 San Francisco. 29 Denver. Yeah, I'll make all my money back on probably that I've spent on everything off of this one roll. I got $150, $200 into the rolls we've seen so far. There's a 20 San Francisco right there. I sent a couple down here on... Okay, so out of that, there was only a few that really weren't worth it. I mean, they're nicer, but they're not nice, you know? So, out of that roll, honestly, that many are ones that'll go into the bucket. That's it. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with this roll. Not pretty happy. I'm really happy with this roll. This will be a really good one here. And that's why I do this. I mean, I sell a lot of this stuff. But, I mean, just the chase. Look at that. 30 San Francisco. And you can still see wheat stalks. In a 30 San Francisco, that's pretty amazing. Let's see. Let me look up a 30 San Francisco here real quick. 24,286,000 in a 30 San Francisco. A 20 San Francisco. I'm pretty sure we looked up already, but let's just look it up again here. 46 million. 34 Denver. Yeah. Went the wrong way. $28,400,000. That's pretty nice. And then we got this 34 Denver here that I pulled aside too, which is in nicer shape. 30 San Francisco. I mean, another 34 Denver. This 34 Denver though is in really nice shape. Definitely not an I'm gonna say like an XF-ish, like extra fine, so like maybe a 45. So around about $10 on that one. So yeah, and we have all of this right here. There's probably $100 and some right there. Plus this stuff from the other rolls that we hunted. So with this and all of that, I'm going to say there's probably about $250 worth of pennies. So this will be part 2. I'm going to do part 3 next, which will be the teens pennies. I'm going to take a little break here before I start that one, but I'll get these first 2 loaded up right now. Again, my Patreon account is down below. Comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And we'll see you in part 3.